What's next for you? How do you feel? What's going through your mind right now?
Back with part 2 of my interview with celebrity boxing promoter Damon Feldman. Damon, how did you get involved in celebrity boxing promotions?
Well, I was an undefeated professional fighter. I was 9-0, got injured in an accident outside the ring. My career ended, and I became a tough man boxing promoter, wrestling promoter, and I ran into Danny Bonaduce and Tonya Harding, and I put together celebrity boxing. I sold it to Dick Clark Promotions on Fox for the first 2 back in 2002, and after they didn't want to re-sign, they were only like a 2-fight deal. They didn't understand what was going on. I took it and just started doing his road shows. And Danny and Tonya, Jose Canseco, Rodney King, Tila Tequila, Octomom, you name it on a tabloid, you probably fought for me. Amy Fisher, Joey Buttafuoco, they all fought for me.
And speaking of those illustrious celebrities, and they are a long list, which you just gave us, which celebrity was the most difficult to deal with?
There were some really interesting personalities. I think Tonya Harding probably let me down because I was doing my Florida debut, Fort Lauderdale, sold it out. We got to the fight, and she was taking on the drag queen of Miami, Daisy D, I believe her name is. And when we got there, she said she's out fighting. She's like, you didn't tell me the drag queen was a guy. That's what a drag queen is, a guy. You know what I mean? And how did you not know that? So that basically was it. And it was probably interesting, but I don't want to go talk bad about people, but she was probably one of the craziest.
And on the flip side, so which celebrity was the easiest to deal with?
I think Bonaduce was awesome because he was he loved to do it. He just wanted to get involved. And everybody else is involved. They understand the platform now, and my 16-Minute Man platform, it's becoming a movie. And thanks to Jackie Barwick, Scott Wiener, and David Greenberg, I have a phenomenal, script. It's been done, and I think it's just my platform is great because it gives the celebrities, people that had their 15 minutes, they get their 16th minute by stepping in a ring, not get their head knocked off in an entertainment. I'm sort of like the WWE version of boxing. You know what I mean?
You were just speaking a little bit about your movie and book deal, which we're going to get to in a minute, but I feel like you need to educate our viewers a little bit about how you got the name The 16-Minute Man, because it all makes sense.
Well, it's weird because it was a few years ago, and me and this girl were friends. We were talking, and we were just like, "You're the 16-Minute Man." I didn't understand what I was like. Then I started looking. I was like, "Wow, I really do give these people 15 minutes, their 16th minute," and I just became the 16-Minute Man, and things just started rolling. You know what I mean? And real excited to have some just amazing things going on right now.
Speaking of your book, we have to talk about that. How long did it take you to write it?
It took me 3 weeks to write it. I wrote it in the craziest situation. I just let my whole, all my depression, everything out in that book. And I came out and Sporty Smith put it together. And, we started doing some book signings. It was really cool. And then, come up with the movie. And Jackie Barwick, we just agreed to put it together. And it's been a really exciting year. It's just all this has happened within the last year.
So if you had your choice of any actor who could play you, who do you think fits the role?
Well, everybody's saying Channing Tatum. So we'll see. It's me as an older guy. You know what I mean? As a kid, there's some talk of Mark Wahlberg's nephew, Jeff Wahlberg. There's a couple different personalities. They're going to read the script, but a lot of people are interested. We're talking to Frank Stallone about playing my father. So it might be interesting. He knew my father really well, and I know Sly knows me, and maybe Sly will do a cameo. Who knows?
Channing Tatum, I can see that.
I shave my head, but he doesn't. But or face. But I just think he would be a good guy. But it would have to be a younger guy because I started off when I was a kid. My mom got injured, stuff like that. So.
Damon, you spoke earlier in this interview about your pro boxing career. We have some video of you boxing. You still work out boxing then?
I still train all the time. Yeah. Just have a bad leg, but thanks to Flex 24, this stuff has helped my leg. It's unbelievable.com. You got to try this out.
So which of your pro fights are you most proud of?
Probably my first one, because I knew after I won, I looked down at my dad. I saw him, he had tears in his eyes, and I had tears right away. And I knew I did something he did And, you know, my whole dream, my goal in boxing was to win a world championship and give him a championship belt. You know, he did train 6 world champions, but my personal thing, he was my only hero, my dad. And, you know, like, he was the guy that I just wanted to make proud, and all I wanted to do is give him a championship belt.
Well, I'm sure your dad is proud of you now, Damon, because you're doing a great job.
Yeah, God rest his soul, but he was a great guy, and he was a great fight trainer, and he showed me the ins and outs of life. And if it wasn't for him and my mom, I probably, you know, you never know. I just never quit. And that's why even my brother, you know, he does the bare knuckle. So
I got to ask you, Damon, if you could choose any 2 celebrities in the whole wide world for a celebrity boxing match, who would it be?
Will Smith versus Mark Wahlberg. It's already in my mind. They want Ali. He did that. Will Smith did the Ali movie. Mark Wahlberg did the Mickey Ward movie. I figured it'd be a fun, get some good charity behind it, and fun, and battle it out. You know, 3 1 or 2 minute rounds, and that is on my radar. And I pretty much always make things happen. So when I go to LA next month, I'm hoping to meet with them and see what happens.
Damon Feldman, thank you so much for taking the time to interview with me today.